first to be celebrated is Ugweze Nelson Emeka from Community Secondary School, Umuokpo, Oka, and his project, which was presented for competition in the senior science category. He calls it the Chukwuemeka Farmer Machine.
My name is Ugweze Nelson Emeka. I'm from Nsukka in the local government area of Enugu State by birth, but I grew up in Anambra State, attending both my nursery and primary and secondary education there. The name of my project here, I just gave it the name CU Farmer, meaning Chukwuemeka Farmer. The name is as a result because the machine you are seeing here is not really in existence. As from dated back from the history up to today, this is the first model and the first type of this kind of machine. The machine is all about, is a combination of both mower and the recycling and the recycler. Here we have the blades, the two double blades under the machine. But the normal mower we have today that we normally use in the gardens, they all rotate in the ground in a circular motion. But this one rotates anti-clockwise direction. As the machine cuts that grass, it itself by itself packs that grass, deposits into this steel tank at the back of this place. Because of the rotation on the direction of the farm, it packs the grass automatically and deposits it into this tank. The tank here is what I just named this anaerobic tank. Reason because an anaerobic chemical reaction is what takes place here. Anaerobic is a kind of chemical reaction that takes place in the absence of air, oxygen. But already there is a grass on it. There is a grass on it. Now, as on a measurable quantity of grass, there is a particular volume of grass quantity that the tank can accumulate. As the grass the machine cuts down is being packed into this steel tank here. The function of this steel tank is to convert the grass into methane gas, carbon dioxide, and the residue, that's the leftover, will become an organic manure that the farmer will add back to the soil. That's the essence of this. And for the reaction to take place, it does not need any chemical. All you need is just that grass and water. And after the anaerobic reaction with the grass and water here, the end product here will be manure, carbon dioxide, and methane. And as we all know, methane is a methane supports combustion. It can be, so in some developed countries like China, Japan, it's used to drive cars. It can also be used as a domestic fuel for cooking, like we normally use other normal gases for cooking. Then carbon dioxide is a raw material for industry. They use it to manufacture fire extinguisher because it does not support combustion. And the residue here is organic manure. We add it back to the soil to replenish the soil fertility. Then here you have the battery case. Here you have it. This is a double battery. But what is not the double battery here is it makes use of only one of the batteries. Only one of the batteries is functional here. The machine only makes use of one of them, while it recharges the other one. As the other one is making use of, as soon as it gets below 10 volts, it changes over automatically. Here you have the brain box. The function of the brain box, you can see many parts of this machine carry different currents and different voltage. Now, it's now the function of this brain box here to distribute to them the different part of this machine, their different currents and volts. That's the function of the brain box here. Now, here you have the headlamps. This is a light. This is a kind of, let me say, a very high capacity light that is meant to be used at night. It's going to be used at night. And what we have here is a binding sheet. That's what I used to make the glasses here. And the reason why you have only many glasses is that the machine, I believe that when the machine is developed, it's going to be as big as, it's going to be very huge. So the farmer, it's not that you are going to stay in the ground to control it. You have to climb into this place, sit comfortably in the seat, and pilot the machine with the use of the levers here. All these glass is so that it will give you a better view of the farm that where you are working. Now the major materials we have here is just an aluminum roofing sheet. We have metal pipes. Metal pipes are used to control the skeleton to make the project strong. It's quite inside. All this is all aluminum sheets. But I just decided to design into shapes. Then we have electric motors. Like the cutting now the electric motors that carries the bait is an electric one. Here, this one is also funded by an electric motor. We have bulbs, transistors, the brushless fan here. Here we have the ledge, emitting diode. Then we have plastics, discarded automobile to give it a better shape. The machine is not really in existence. So one of the major challenges I have that I have to sit down and think on how I can make it work, because there is no place where you can imitate. Although there are other electric devices that can do similar work, but this one is quite different. So you have to, imagine clearing the farm today in our society by the farmer is one of the major challenges. Which in essence, some farmers, instead of after looking at mass area of land for them to clear, they just put it fire. And fire affects soil. It kills the soil. And because of it, and even say not only that it has side effect on the soil. The fire can also it can cause fire outbreak, destroy our pipeline, even homes. And that's one way. So here, one of the major important here is that it's quite more easy using this. Can you imagine a farmer, because just want to clear your farm? In the process, you can produce two important gases, methane and carbon dioxide, and also in the process, produce a fertilizer, an organic manure that can use in the farm. So by cutting down grasses, by clearing your farm, you are at the same time producing manure that you are going to also use for the crop after cultivation. Okay, this is the main switch we have here. As I on it, the machine will now move. The blade are called now, you can see. I think that the grass now, the machine will be cut there. But because there is no grass here, we won't be able to do that right now. Can you imagine a farmer having this process, producing a lot of things, even said for a youth to have this, he can use it in a very large scale. For a person that wants to farm, just call the person to use the machine, go there, or not only cutting the grass, but at the same time producing a manure and two raw materials. So I can develop this machine if they can take me to a place where I can get more knowledge on it, because actually I know there are people who know better than I do. This is only to the extent that my knowledge can take me. But I